Next topic. You know what this week is.
Yeah, it's the opening of the camps. NFL camps are going. We're taking a look at the AFC West.
Yeah, got news and notes from a whole bunch of things around the National Football League. Feel free to respond the minute I put something on about one of the teams in the AFC West. Chargers, item 1. The running back reported the camp last night. He is in team meetings, but he can't practice. Najee Harris, the ex-Pittsburgh Steeler, came to the Chargers. For the first time, the Chargers spoke about what happened last night. He's got bruised eyebrow area, fireworks accident, scary for him, tragic for one of his best friends who lost a number of fingers. Fireworks incident exploded in the guy's hand. We don't know how long Najee Harris will go without being able to practice, but at the end of the day, this is a proven vet. He'll be ready by opening day. Luckily, no damage to the eyeball, the cornea, the retina, but evidently whatever it was, debris hit the eyelid area and a bruised orbital bone. That was decent news for the Bolts. Bad news for the Bolts. Mike Williams has left football. Wide receiver that they had just brought back, they had signed, ex-Charger, ex-Steeler, ex-Jet, came back home. Mike Williams has elected to walk away from the NFL. He elected not to report yesterday. Mike Williams has had 4 major injuries over the course of his career in about 8.5 years. He's elected to leave. Now the big question, who's your starting center? Zion Johnson, or is it going to be the other guy, Brad Bozeman, who was a starter last year but very inefficient? Bozeman took all the snaps at number 1 center today on the first day on the field. Zion Johnson will take all the snaps beginning tomorrow. Mekhi Becton, healthy? How long does he hold up? He's the massive tree of a right guard that they got from the Philadelphia Eagles. Pay attention to that. Now Quentin Johnston's status changes with Mike Williams' sudden retirement from the Chargers. The other burning question is, what is life going to be like without Joey Bosa? Now we find out. Tuli Tuiapulotu becomes the starting outside linebacker. Now he's had quarterback sacks. He's benefited, though, because he played in a mixed package that had Bosa on one side and Khalil Mack on the other. He is going to be the guy to replace him. Rookie tight end, Aranda Gadsden. Everybody really excited to see if he can do it when contact starts and there's actually true NFL-type football. He's a tight end out of Syracuse. They don't have their number 2 draft pick in camp yet. Trey Harris is amongst the whole second-round group around the league that's not yet signed a contract. So that's the storyline with Charger football. Scary news. So far, so good, Najee Harris. Tough news. Mike Williams has stepped aside. Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know what they're going to do, they being the National Football League. Rashee Rice has been cleared to practice. Rashee Rice, the controversial wide receiver who was indicted on 8 felony traffic counts, drag racing, injury, leaving the scene of an accident 2 years ago. Rashee Rice just plea bargained the deal. I'm sorry, this galls me no end. He was involved in a drag racing incident with a former teammate that wrecked a total of 5 cars. 3 people got fairly badly hurt. He and his former teammate walked away from the wreckage. Then they were arrested the next night. He got 30 days in jail. 8 felony counts, plea bargain down to a couple. He got 30 days in jail and 5 years probation. He had to pay all the hospital costs of the people injured. I don't think he should start the season. That's a pretty severe violation of the rules in the NFL off the field. Rashee Rice should probably get a 4-game suspension. 8 felony counts, he only gets 30 days in prison, and that can come anytime over the next 5 years in the offseason if he wishes. So the Rice situation bears watching. Big question, Kansas City. How's your new left tackle? How's your new right tackle? How much does Josh Simmons get to play in preseason? They're moving him to right tackle, the former Aztec Ohio Stater, and they got Jalen Moore, the left tackle they got from the 49ers. So they've got much more athletic out on the edge to protect Pat Mahomes. How much gas in the tank does Travis Kelce have? He reported at camp some 12 pounds different in weight. He just looks different. He looks possessed. This might be his farewell tour. How much gas does Chris Jones, the massive defensive tackle, have left in the gas tank there? So there's an awful lot of unique things to talk about Kansas City Chief football. Third team, Denver Broncos. They think the personality of that offense is going to change. You know, Bo Nix carried them last year. He played really well under Sean Payton his rookie season at quarterback. And now they've added heavy-duty pass and run running back J.K. Dobbins, and they added pass-catching tight end Evan Ingram. And they think they've got 2 young guys to go with Cortland Sutton, a wide receiver. They had injured people on defense who are now totally back, led by Alex Singleton. They think Denver is really going to be a surprise team in the AFC West. And then the Raider Nation. You tell me, what's the most important thing they did in the offseason? Is it Geno Smith at quarterback? Is it Ashton Jeanty, the running back? Is it the hiring of Pete Carroll? Is it all the dynamics of all things Chip Kelly? A lot of positives there in Vegas for Raider football. I love their defensive front led by Mad Max Crosby. Got to get everybody totally healthy because every one of those guys had some type of surgery, but they faced a massive challenge. They got hit by free agency. They got a big rebuild, a lot of new faces on the back seven on defense. So, John, AFC North, we're into football talk mode. I threw a lot of stuff at you. Pick a topic or two. Give me an opinion.
Well, first of all, that's a hell of a division.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of really good teams. Now, Mike Williams has left the building. So I remember seeing some pretty good highlights from that guy, but he just never seemed to really reach his peak, don't you think?
He had flashes, and then he couldn't stay on the field because he kept getting hurt because he played so hard. He had 4 major injuries over the course of his career, the bulk of them with the Chargers, but even when he went to the Jets and at the end with the Steelers, he was hurt a lot, and I think he just got tired of being injured.
Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, he seemed like a good guy.
As a role player, yes.
Now, let's go back to the Chiefs. Travis Kelce, you said he showed up 12 pounds different. Was he heavier or lighter? Lighter?
Yeah. He's possessed because he did not have a good season in Kelce's statistic norm. Mm-hmm. But that's a byproduct of how lousy their offensive front was, and Mahomes is running for his life, and they had injuries at running back. It wasn't the same. What's the word I'm looking for? Kansas City a year ago was not the explosive Kansas City we've seen under Andy Reid. Yet they did get to the Super Bowl. So now they think they've fixed left tackle, right tackle, and Kelce looks different. The injured running back Pacheco is now totally healthy after surgery. So they think they're going to be better. But Kelce is possessed, if this is his farewell tour, to have a banner season. And if they can be more explosive down the field and protect on the edge of that quarterback, I think they're going to be really dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, they're always going to be good. And it's nice seeing Denver making and the Raiders, suddenly becoming a lot more relevant. So, yeah, here we go, NFL.
So who's the biggest hire with the Raiders? Is it the coach? Is it the weirdo offensive coordinator? Is it Ashton Jeanty? Is it your guy Geno? What do you think?
No, it's got to be Pete Carroll. I mean, because he changes all the energy in the room, and that's what a great leader does. I mean, I'm encouraged that they drafted Ashton Jeanty. I think that's great. I'm wondering about Geno Smith. I mean, I think he can do it again, but Pete Carroll will find a way.
I can't wait to see the chess game that Chip Kelly plays with all of his people, because they've kind of dropped hints. We're going 2 tight ends. 2 tight ends with Ashton Jeanty, 2 tight ends with Ashton Jeanty, and the 2 wide receivers that we think we have, and a much better quarterback, an explosive down the field quarterback in Geno Smith. So Chip Kelly's a wild card in this whole equation.
He is. I mean, but he was disappointing at UCLA. Yeah. He kind of got, I mean, what kind of a letter grade do you give him for his performance at Ohio State?
Well, he was there 1 year. Hell, you could have been a good offensive coordinator with all the talent they had. But no, there's no doubt he's a brilliant coach, but there's no doubt that, he failed in San Francisco. He failed in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And I thought he pissed away a great opportunity at UCLA and left him in a state of disrepair, which was really weird to me because he didn't recruit the kind of kid at UCLA that he used to recruit at Oregon. And he was phenomenal in building the Oregon Ducks into a national power. So I guess pro football is different than college football, and maybe he's gone through a little bit of a different learning curve. But I think it will be fun to pay attention to see all things Chip Kelly is going to do, X's and O's on the chessboard, or maybe the checkerboard with the Raider offense. So, hey, you're into the NFL. We just gave you hot bulletins the first 2 days of NFL training camps in the AFC West. And this guy, who sometimes opinions from left field are really off the mark, this guy is right. AFC West, hell of a group of head coaches.
Oh, God, yeah.
AFC West, not bad quarterbacking either.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. It's a great division.
Okay.
You know, so
So that's AFC West. Another topic on